Horses see almost 360 degrees around them and have great night vision, but their eyes have some strange disadvantages compared to ours. I'll break down how horses see the world, and later we'll dive into the weird thing horses' eyes have in common with ostrich eyes. Horses see a slightly blurrier world than we do. They have 20/30 vision, meaning that when they're 20 feet away from something, they only see the level of detail that the average person would see from 30 feet away. However, horses have amazing peripheral vision. Like lots of prey animals, their eyes are on the sides of their head instead of the front. This lets them see almost 360 degrees around them. Each eye can move around independently, seeing something completely different. When their heads are down grazing, they can still see all around them to spot any predators approaching. This panoramic vision has one flaw though. They have blind spots directly in front and behind them. So you could hide from a horse if you were right in front of them, but just turning their head a little back and forth helps them get around that blind spot. Horses can see about 50% better than us in the dark, but it takes horses a lot longer to adjust between going from a bright light environment and low light, especially as they get older. An older horse may need as long as 40 minutes to adjust to seeing well in a dark barn after being outside on a sunny day. Our eyes switch from seeing well in the light to the dark pretty quickly because of how fast our pupils can dilate or constrict. Horses don't see the same colors as us. They only have 2 types of cones, or color detecting cells, unlike humans who have 3. They only see shades of blue and green, which is just like how dogs and people with a kind of color blindness called protanopia see the world. So horses may struggle to see red objects. Horses' brains process visual information pretty differently than us though, letting them detect motion super well, even if their vision is a little blurrier with more muted colors. This is really helpful for spotting potential predators running towards them, but they're not very good at spotting things that aren't moving. All right, what in the world do horse eyes have in common with ostrich eyes though? They're tied for having the biggest eyes out of any land-based animal, with eyes that are about 2 inches in diameter. That's about as big as a billiard ball.